Hello everyone and welcome to my loop lasso comparison video. With the new 2024 year, we have the new loop lasso Nano, which is the newer version of the 2023 loop lasso that's in the black box here. So speaking of the boxes, the new 2024 version has a holographic box, which is pretty cool. A lot different than just the plain loop lasso box from last year. And as you all know that had the old loop lasso, it has a flip open, which obviously had the loop lasso, the extra strings, and the charging cable. And now with the 2024 version, it opens more like an iPhone box. And then of course, you get past your manual, instructions, and then you have the new Nano version, your string, and of course, the charging cable. So I actually have a few of these. So for demonstration purposes, let's talk about the sound, which is the biggest thing that I had a problem with the old loop lasso. So we're gonna have loop lassos without strings and then ones with strings. So for the ones without strings, what most people genuinely cared about, we have the old loop lasso, very loud, and then you have the Nano. Not turning on. It's a lot quieter. I would say about 40-50% quieter, which is a huge improvement. That is the main takeaway that I would say in comparison is between the two. Now, in terms of the product and what it actually is, I mean, it's essentially the same thing. I mean, it still shoots the string. They both go 40 miles an hour. Now, one thing I noticed is that with the new Nano version, it's just a plain plastic, whereas the older one had more of like a painted on, I almost want to say rubber feel to it. It's very nice to the hand. So I would say that is better for this one, but in terms of overall practicality, I would say that they definitely made improvements to the new loop lasso. Now, I will say that with the older one, they actually had a wheel, which you could control to the T of how fast you wanted everything to move. Now, with the new one, there are only two options. There is the slow mode, which is a bit hard to turn on, and then there is the high mode. I like the wheel better because you can actually change how fast you want it to go better, but overall it's not that big of a deal. They both have the same lights as usual. No, it's not on. And now another thing that's different is, so the new one actually has a cover that comes off, and it's a lot easier to put the string on. You literally just snap it in the middle and then boom, it's done. And then it works. And with the older one, obviously you had to feed it through the middle, which could be kind of a pain, but still, I would say a big improvement. Now, on to what actually matters. The actual string portion. That's the low mode. That's the high mode. A lot quieter. Well, that's me being bad, but a lot quieter. Definitely gets the job done. Definitely in comparison to the old loop lasso, which is way louder. So I would definitely say it's a win. But that's about it. There's not really any more differences between the two. I would definitely say they made a very big improvement to last year's model, and I would definitely say that if you're on the edge of getting it, I would definitely say go ahead and get it because it's definitely worth the money, and it's definitely a really cool toy that's appropriate for pretty much anybody. So, I mean, that pretty much wraps it up, guys. I mean, thank you guys for watching, and hopefully this was a nice little video to maybe sway your opinion. Have a great day, guys.